Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick from the SEGA Genesis or Megadrive, depending on where you are in the world. And this one is a horizontal shooter type game called Contra Hard Corps. It's published by Konami in 1994. Basically a group of terrorists run by Colonel Bearmont, if I've written that down right, is using an alien cell captured in the previous game, which I haven't reviewed, to produce weapons, and we must stop him. It's a 1 to 2 players. I'm the only player here. Historically, at Mega Drive platformer running guns, when I'm the only player here, I've done badly. So here's all the players you can choose from. Looks like there's 4, isn't there? There's that chap there, that woman, that Chewbacca type wolf type person. Let's play him. Bang. Right, so let's get used to the controls. It's directional control, jumping, using all your favourite buttons. So here's the story here. An unmanned robot is running rampant through the city. Well, if you're an unmanned robot running rampant through the city, then comment below. Now, I will say this, everyone knows it, but some people click on the videos and don't seem to know it. This is dodgy gameplay. It's indicative of how you would have played on your first go. So, we'll do it enough that you want to play again. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat. It's not a walkthrough, it's not expert play. Right, firing. Right, I don't know what the tactic here is. I'd imagine these enemies are going to keep regenerating the whole time. Parallax scrolling, it's moving quite fast. Yes, don't get blasted. Right, now, there's power-ups. Whoops, there's power-ups to collect. At the moment, you see A's flashing. I've just got the basic weapony gun type thing. I think if you get hit 3 times, you're dead. But there is a number of continues here, and I think that's me dead. Right, so the game is tricky in one player with someone that doesn't know what they're doing, which is me. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. Was it quick to get into, or did it take a while for you to get into the general play of the thing? Great arcade quality, as a lot of these Mega Drive games are. You can zip through in that van. Now, my worry is I'm not going to be able to show you too much of the game. There with my basic skill set. A good player 2 would be good. What there is so far looks quite good fun. I love those explosions there. But yeah, no easy mode on this. Just 1 life with the 3 bits left. And as I say, then I've already been hit twice there. There's probably a tactic. Maybe don't engage the people and just keep running and running and running for all your work. I prefer Terminator vs Robocop really, and Sunset Riders. They're a bit more easier for the newbie noob. This is one for experts only, I would have said. Right, well, as I say, I don't want to get too far. Now, if I don't get too far, I might leave the game because it will run into demo mode just to show you a bit more and more. Oh, this is a little bloke. If you are a little bloke with a big gun, then comment below. Innuendo. Right, blast, blast, blast. So you can jump, you can duck downwards, so maybe I need to do that to avoid the shooting. Here there's more of a target for them to fire at, so maybe being the little bloke helps in this occasion. But I'm not getting very far at all. Right, there's 1 hit. Has that be dead? Right, there we go. 6. I've got three times to get hit. I would have preferred an energy bar, really. That might have worked better for this style of game. So I can't deny, for people that put in the practice of this game, it's going to reward you greatly. But for me, it's better than Doom Troopers that we reviewed, although it was a lot easier. I would have got more play out of Doom Troopers. Although Doom Troopers wasn't as good as game as this, I probably would have played it more, just because the learning curve is a lot shallower. Experts only on this one. Right, we smash through in our van. I don't think there's a smart bomb you can use. You just shoot in directional. It doesn't really make a great difference what player you choose to be, because your gun is the same. It's just a different skin, so to speak. I suppose it's good fun in 2-player. You can decide who you want to be. A bit like Chaos Engine on the Commodore Amiga. That was all too brief. I'm hopeless at this. I'm absolutely terrible. I'm sure people will give me some tips below. Now, if you like your Mega Drive games, I'm not as bad as all of them as this one, but there are various degrees. They are in a playlist there, so get there, click on my username, takes you to the channel page, and click on the playlist tab, and Mega Drive will be there along with a load of other stuff. So we're just stress busting, although if I owned this one back in the day, I think it would have created more stress than what I was actually getting rid of. Power-ups are essential here, so you can crawl down the floor, you can shoot a worm like that. Shooting a worm on the floor, sorry little wormy, but I reckon he was up to no good, and I've hit the reset button. Yeah, there's no channel like this one. It goes from bad to worse. It's a review of sorts. It's a review from the standpoint of a newbie noob on their first go. I'm not impressed. But anyway, there seems to be a Sheena. There seems to be enough there for me to go play initially. But I think there'll be a point where I keep back to the same place and just give up on it. But cartridges weren't cheap, were they, for the Megadrive or Genesis? So maybe I would have tried and forced myself to be good at the thing. There's no cheats I know of it. If you know a cheat, then put that in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, you must think this is the worst gameplay I've ever seen. Well, it might well be. It might well be this particular game on YouTube. It might well be the worst gameplay ever. We'll soon see. If there is worse gameplay, obviously don't put links because they go into spam. Then let me know. I mean, how could it be worse gameplay? You'd have to like trip over your own shoelaces right at the start, I think, to be worse than me at this one. But it's just not happening. This sort of game I don't think came out on the Commodore Amiga. Commodore Amiga didn't have really enough grunt to deliver the action well that this thing does. I suppose you could have had like a version, but it wouldn't have moved like this. Very arcade quality in the Mega Drive. It's got a lot of power. Feel the power. Right, here we go. It's Wolfie, Wolf. Kaboo, kabiff, kaboom. Expiring red snooker balls at people. I've been hit once already. Yeah, the strategy must be just don't engage with these people because they're going to regenerate anyway. Maybe if I stay up here, I can just shoot them from above and just collect 3 points. What do you reckon? No one's going to shoot me up here, are they? Look in the background, the city is burning. We can fight these terrorists. I don't know where this Fang come from. Perhaps they're like Guardians of the Galaxy or something, this mob. He's wearing jeans. If you are a wolf, upright, wearing blue jeans, and comment below. Right, take that, big nose. Great explosions of things fall apart here. Pity we can't blow up those canisters like you can in Robocop for hidden stuff inside. Right, okay, I'm getting a bit further now. Maybe I am getting gradually better. I'm getting more excited. Good music on this one. Oh. Sometimes you get regenerated in a bad position. There's a van there. Right, is that the end of the level? No, I'm dead. This continues. Oh, it's game over. The continues put you right back to the beginning of the level because I suppose it's the baby level, so just to get your eye in. And I'm making a complete and utter meal of the thing. I'll have another go, but I won't labour the point. It's just too difficult for me. Good, but too difficult. Not sure what it scored back in the day. I mean, you only would have bought this game if you played other Contra games, I guess. So you know what to expect. 2 players, you probably can mow your way through this, because then you've got double the amount of lives. I mean, player 2 can join in now once player 1's done all the hard work. So I suppose if you had 2 controllers, that's a way of cheating. You have 2 controllers in it. You use all your lives up on the first one, and then put the control in for player 2. Hopefully get past a checkpoint, and then your next life you'll be further along the game. I've got a sense there'll be some mighty. Oh, it's game over again. I sense there'll be some mighty game over bosses here. So yeah, I think it might be time to leave it running at some point. But there's one last go to see if my skills can show you any of it, which we secretly know that they can't. Oh man, caravan. Right, here comes Tiny with his big gun. I like your gun. Right, there's something coming there. Jump over that. Didn't jump over that. Died straight away. What car's that? Could be a Volkswagen Beetle. Looks like it's seen better days. It's a nice doer-upper for people. Right, keep going. Oh, well, that's the second life lost. Come on, I've got 1 life left. I'm being surrounded. There's a nincompoop person. If you are a nincompoop person, then comment below, especially if you're surrounded by enemies firing at you. Game over again. Right, I know I said last time was my last go, but I'm determined to try and force something. Right, my strategy now would be, don't stop and fight people, just keep running continuously, don't engage with no one. Right, here we go, go, don't stop. That works out quite well. I sprinted past those people, jump over that thing. You can change direction in the middle of the jump. Oh, this is much better now. This is much better. Just only shoot people when you have to, but more or less just keep on running like that song. Oh, I've died twice there. That's a waste of time. Keep on running, do. Alright, okay, over here. Yes. Oh, I was hoping that'd be the end of the level now. Right. Oh dear, that car's blown up. Right, okay, so hopefully that's a save point. And now we got killed by a big electronic reptilian thingamajig. And I think that probably was a game. That was a point there. I've got 1 continue left, but we'll end it Let's just wait around a while and see if it goes into the game just to show you a bit of the end of level boss or something. But yes, I don't like the game because it's too difficult. But you choose games and what your skill set is and what games you're into. But people that like this, it's a good example of these sort of games. It's pretty cool, to be honest with you, taking away my own limitations of the thing. It's got good graphics, it's got good sound, there's a challenge there. Feels more of a two-player game than anything else. The tactic is, once you get used to it, it's not hang around engaging anyone. Just keep running and running and running. Shoot people when you have to, but just keep moving as quick as you can. So there's a bit of the two-player experience. It's Sheena versus the other one. You can see there when you split up, it seems to be a lot easier. The amount of enemies seems to be the same in one player or two player. So we're sort of like in carnage mode, and this really is how the game should be played. A fantastic two-player experience, a struggle in one player. I think that's fair to say. One of them's already got the upgrades there from somewhere or other, and that makes it a whole lot easier. Right, and everything takes half the time to shoot. So this is about as far as I got in one player. These two nincompoops have got there straight away, and they've chopped that person to way. Yeah, the game, see, the game exudes quality. I definitely would have had to get a friend round to see what we can do. Right, blow up this fella. If it's an arcade game, I would have put so much coinage into it. There they go, there's the team. And that's pretty cool as well. I expect there's a lot of good bits like that in this game. Up we go. Yeah, the game's brilliant. But I wouldn't have thought so. But this didn't go into this demo. Right, here comes an end of level boss, everyone. Here he comes. Stand by for awesomeness. Oh, it's like some King Kong Godzilla person mucking about. Here he comes. Cool, what an outfit. That's something to wear for Halloween. He's huge. He's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Or the Sugar Puff Marshmallow Man. Right. Oh my word. Right, and those two are going to try and take him out, but not to dinner. I don't think he'd fit in any restaurant. Yeah, the game is great. Oh, I wish my feeble skills were a bit better. I would really love this if I was good at the game. Right, there we go. So that was pretty good, wasn't it? I think you've heard everything I got to say about the game. Particularly as an experience, I don't like it, but the game's begrudgingly, I say it's quite brilliant. There's a lot there to discover, and it's going to reward you greatly as you go through. So I hope you like to have a look at that. There's different levels there, different styles of play, also a bit further on, which it might go into if I'm wrapping this up. So I hope you like to have a look at that one. That was CONTRA Hard Corps, and it was pretty hard on the SEGA Megadrive or Genesis, published by Konami in 1994. A run and gun. So you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Oh, here's another mode. And put that in the comment section below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Well, this is a little bloke. If you are a little bloke with a big gun, then comment below. Innuendo. You can shoot a worm like that. Shooting a worm on the floor. Sorry, little wormy, but I reckon he was up to no good, and I've hit the reset button.